Hey guys, and welcome back to Midtown USA. It is day 4 of early winter, and it feels like winter is just moving along quite nicely. We've got one more day before we move into midwinter, and no snow yet. I think there might be rain in the forecast. Well, I thought there was rain in the forecast for today, but looks like maybe it's changed. We have cold temperatures, but no precipitation. And we haven't had any precip all winter so far. I had cloudy weather, but that's about it. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the BGA here. We've got 280 some thousand liters in the little bunker, and we've got 1.6 million liters in the big bunker. And I'm thinking sell the silage with a belt. It's probably going to take forever, but so is running the wheel loader. And the BGA, the courses that I know of to do, course play, require you to basically drive through the bunker. And, well, I didn't set the course up before I filled it. And the way we've got these ends, there's no way this wheel loader is going to be able to drive up over it. So I think we're stuck not using course play. So the only option there is to use a conveyor belt system of some sort. And I'm thinking about either using the either using the conveyor belts to empty that, or to either belt or wheel load into one of those sugarcane trailers. So if I thought about, what is this, 28,000? This holds 28,000. Yeah, if we fill this up, 28,000 liters, and we sell 28,000 liters at a time, that should net us a fair bit of money. But I don't think we're going to be able to keep this this thing full, running at 10x speed. So the other option would be to I guess conveyor belt the thing. And conveyor belts can be a bit of a pain in the tail. I almost think that's going to be our only real option. I could use a course play course on this little bunker if I wanted to. But we'll see. For now, we're just going to unload this thing manually, running the wheel loader. There's nothing really wrong with this. I was hoping we could get real efficient with the wheel loader. And I've got the mod in that if the Silo King is working, meaning it has silage in it, but the price doesn't drop. But the thing is, at 10x speed, it's running out of product before we can get backed out to pick up any more. So we're not going to keep it busy that way at all. That's for sure. The only way we could possibly keep it busy is if we used a conveyor belt. I think that's what we might just do. Just use a conveyor belt. Have to go, we'll have to buy some belts. I'm thinking about using that new belt, the one that I've got over at the farm, because it seems to have a very wide pickup. It has a really good pickup range. I'm thinking about using that belt to pick up, and then use some of the other belts to deposit into the Silo King. Problem is that other belt I think is so slow. I mean, it runs slow. But I'm just going to experiment here. See how things go. I'm going to sell a couple more loads like this, and then I think we'll do some conveyor belt experimentation. Well, this episode. And tomorrow is going to be feeding animals again. We're not going to do that on camera. That takes almost an entire day, just feeding animals. Alright. So let's park this over here. And then we're going to go get the pickup truck and bring that conveyor belt down here and get some other conveyor belts. Alright, so we got our... So we should unhook this thing. No. We got our conveyor belt here. Let's move this truck out of the way. Off so we're not listening to that thing. Got this conveyor belt here. Now let's put it up. Let's turn it on. So you can see we're already picking up silage. Let's go see how low we can put this thing. That's going to help. Now let's go get the let's go get another conveyor belt from the store. Get the one that will dump into there. Then once we get that working, I guess we'll go get the conveyor belt that would be in between the two. One that can extend. I think we'll definitely be busy with all of those pellets. Now, I've been thinking about how long it took to basically palletize 20,000 liters of pellets, and that was quite a long time to make those pellets. Just 20,000 liters. We got another 40,000 liters down at the plant still, down at the building, and we still have, I guess, close to 110,000 liters of pellets Tell me I can't hook up to this thing. This doesn't have the right hitch, so we'll drive back down to the farm and get a tractor, I guess. Oh well. We won't cut in front of you because we know which way you're going. So we don't need the big tractors. We'll just get the little 56, 5700. Whatever this one is. 5600. That's all we need. To run this conveyor belt down to the BGA. So how are you all liking Midtown? Are you all playing the map? Let me know. What are you doing? What's your strategies? Are you doing animals? Which animals are you doing? How many are you doing? You know, are you playing seasons? If you are playing seasons, how many day seasons are you playing? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Go ahead and get this belt down there. It'd be wonderful if there was a easier way to sell silage than wheel loader or belt, because these belts are a complete pain in the tuckish. Oh, now we got rain in the forecast. Now I see rain is pending. Thought we had rain in the schedule for today. We have rain late. Maybe we'll get snow. Keep talking about snow because I want to see the snow on those hills, on the mountains, outside the outside the boundary of the map. All right. And there we go. We'll turn this off. We don't need horseplay coming up every time we want to right click. So, let's see. That's keeping it kind of full. I wonder what we're selling it at now. $239. It was a little bit higher, but that's okay. It's a nice price for soybeans, but it can be higher, I think. Let me check. I'm pretty sure it can be higher. Oh, yes, it can be much, much higher. Alright, so we're just gonna keep an eye on this for now. We'll need to, well, no. We're gonna need that extender at some point, so we might as well go and get it. I need 2 extenders. I don't know. Probably will be. We'll need multiple extenders, but we'll deal with those later. By the time winter ends, we are going to be multi-millionaires, I think. I don't know if we're going to be multi, but we're definitely going to be well over $1 million in profit. That should allow us to buy up some fields come springtime. Expand our operation. Say we don't want to buy up any more animals because these things take plenty long enough to care for, and they will grow and obviously reproduce on their own. So I wouldn't necessarily spend the monies on animals. But we can definitely invest in maybe a second harvester. If we buy more fields, we'll probably want a second harvester so we can keep the keep things rolling, so to speak. So I know I'm probably kind of front loading that. I know I'm kind of front loading the winter episodes, winter content, but you know, if we do this all in early winter, or if we do it in midwinter or late winter, it doesn't really matter when all this stuff gets done. As far as showing it to you, all of this is going to take much, much more than one day to do. It's going to take longer than a day to empty the BGA. Definitely that one bunker at 1.6 million liters. It's going to take much more than one day to palletize and sell 150,000 liters of pellets, since we only got 20,000 liters done the other day. And you know, having to stop every 2 days to every 3 days, every third day, let's say it right eventually, you know, to have to stop every third day to sell or to feed our animals is just going to slow us down even more. So there's no reason for me to basically say, oh, guess what? Today is day 6 of selling pellets. Not something you're all going to be really that interested in watching, I bet. You see how well this thing picks up? How far it's picking up? It's like it's picking up back to this point. Picking up a little bit beyond there. See it moving. So basically let this run until we see how far it goes back, and then we'll just shift the whole thing back and put the middle conveyor on it and get back to town. So we'll be back once we gotta set stuff back up. Alright guys, so it is finally emptied, and you can see how far back it got. We got 52,000 liters left. And I think when we started this, we had like 200,000 some liters in this bunker. So this belt really reaches really well. In fact, if we put this right here, it should completely empty the rest of that bunker. I'm going to go ahead and we got silage in this belt because we there was some, you know, silage there between the say between the of the walls of the bunker. Let's shorten this thing up. Easier to navigate for now. And of course, let's turn you off. That right click. I'm no belt expert. Belts are things I do not think about using very often. Probably mostly because I'm no belt expert. Alright. Now you can hook these together, but I can never figure out how you connect them. Oh, okay. And let's up, lengthen you. Shoot you right now. Let's look. There we go. That's gonna work, and we'll just empty this bunker, and basically I'll be back with you once the bunker gets emptied. Alright, so we had to rearrange our belts a little bit to pick up the last little bit. Looks like we're still needing to a little bit more reach there. Before we can officially call this one empty. See here. These last scraps are always a pain in the tail to get. Kind of no matter what conveyor belt you use, I guess. Go away. I didn't see the bunker empty message yet. Guess we must have some stuff in between the walls. We'll just keep doing this until we manage to empty her out. I do such little BGA work. It's quite frankly, I just don't really like it. I'd rather make my silage in a fermenter. There are probably far better ways to do this than to empty things out. See, we're going to need several of these connector belts to empty this other bunker. Getting like 400 and almost 500 liters each time. Don't know how much more there is back here. Come on. Oh, we got a little bit up there too. And I guess we've got all of that. Good. Now we just have to worry about the front little bit. Then we'll have this bunker empty. He says we got 2,063 liters left in it. Let's unhook. How do we unhook it? Do we unhook it from here? No. Let's drive this one out of the way for now. Shorten it up and drive it out of the way. This. Shorten you up a little bit. Go. And it's slowly ticking down. So this should empty the bunker. And that's where we'll call it an episode. Hope you liked the video. It was quite annoying. Not so much entertaining for me, but hope it was entertaining for you all. If you liked the video, please click the like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. You can see more of this mischief and mayhem and just ludicrous behavior. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do Let's Play videos here on Midtown, and every Tuesday, Thursday, we have map videos on random maps, obviously. So until next time, happy farming.